Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to change out the blade on this Craftsman 10-inch folding compound miter saw that I got a couple months ago. This is going to be the first time I've changed this blade. The reason I'm changing it is because this is a 24 tooth blade, which is a ripping blade, which is good for cutting a whole bunch of 2x4s if I'm doing a house build and everything, but I don't do house builds, I do furniture builds. So I want something that gives me a finer cut. So I'm going from a 24 to a 60 tooth blade. I got my blades from Lowe's. This particular set was on sale for $18. I don't know if it's going to be still on sale now, being that it's Christmas. So, but yeah, if I just wanted to get this 60 tooth blade, it was about 20 bucks. So this was on sale for about 18 and I got two blades. Yes, I got another 24 tooth blade, but it's good to have a backup just in case I screw something up. These blades also fit my table saw down there. So I have an extra blade just in case if I need it. Also make sure when you do buy your blades that it is a 10-inch blade with a 5/8 arbor hole right here. You don't have to use Craftsman. You can use whatever blade you can find that you want to use. You can use whatever you want, but I just happened to find Craftsman sitting right there, so I got it. And it was on sale, so that's a bonus right there. So those are the blades that we're going to use, going from a 24 to 60. Before you get started, make sure you have your instruction manual. I happen to have lost my instruction manual, or I must have put it somewhere and I don't know where, in my clutter of a mess that's back here, so don't look back there. So I went online and found the PDF form for the instruction manual. I will leave a link in the description below to this form just in case you lost your manual like I did, because I'm always losing things. It's always good to have your manual, because if you don't change your blade too often, if you're like me, you're gonna forget what things are or where the locking mechanism is for the blade. So it's always good to have this because it has diagrams and shows you what things are. So definitely have your instruction manual. Also definitely have your wrench that comes with the machine. If you don't have it, a pair of pliers will work as well. But definitely have your stuff available and handy to change out your blades. Second is to make sure that your saw is unplugged. And I also, since this is a movable saw and I can store it away, I have it clamped down to my worktop so it doesn't flop around when I'm manhandling the bolt right here. So yeah, I got everything I need, so let's get started. Okay, so before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and show you where the locking mechanism is for this blade. It is right here. This was a little stiff when I was trying to locate it, so I went ahead and got it ready for the change. But yeah, that's your locking mechanism right there below the handle. So again, if you don't have your instruction manual, you're not going to know where it is, so it's right there. Just want to show you that. Now let's get started. All right, so you need pages 11 and 12 in order to change out the blade. So let's go ahead and remove the blade. Earlier I showed you where the locking mechanism is on the side underneath the handle right here. So definitely that's right there. All right, so figure what you need to do is, of course, make sure it's unplugged. Don't have your machine plugged in when you change your blades. Make sure the head of the machine is in the upright position. So we're gonna raise the lower blade guard as high as it can go, and you're gonna expose this bolt. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, I wanted to see how tight this bolt was, so I used my drill to my screwdriver or whatever to loosen it, and I stripped it. So I know how to use a drill. So this is just a really bad bolt. I don't like it. That's my only gripe about this machine. This head was very easy to strip. So I had to take a pair of, I don't even know what these are. I took this and I had to have my husband help me loosen this up. So I did loosen this up earlier. So that's what you're wanting to do. Once you raise your lower blade guard, you need to loosen this bolt right here, and this is called the cover plate screw. It says use a Phillips screwdriver. I used a power drill, power drill, whatever you want to call it, and it stripped it. So maybe you can use just a regular tool and it won't do that, but I used what I had because I wanted to make it fast and I messed it up. So, but there is a way, if you do mess it up, there is a way to remove it. So again, loosen the bolt and then raise your guard and kind of get it out of the way. So that exposes rotate the cover plate right here. And this is called the arbor bolt right here. So once you have that exposed, now it's time to take the bolt off. So again, you're going to use that your little tool that it comes with, and you're going to hold down the locking button down here underneath the handle, and you're going to find that sweet spot where that blade's not going to move, and I pretty much found it. So let's go ahead and remove the arbor bolt, and lefty loosey, righty tighty. Always remember that. There you go. That was pretty simple. I'll go ahead and release the locking button, because as soon as I move this plate right here, it's going to probably lose its locking. So, okay, so press the arbor lock button right here to loosen this bolt, and then you need to remove the arbor bolt cover, or I guess it's called the outer blade collar and the blade. Okay, so yeah, so this is what that is. This is a outer blade collar. If you don't know what it is, it'll be on the instructions. I had no clue what this is called, so that's what it's called. So once you remove that, your blade is now able to be removed. So just slide it off, just like that. And now you're ready to install your new blade, which that instruction is on page 12. So to remove the blade is on page 11 and 12, and then installing the blades on page 12. So got my new blade. It's always very important to know the direction your blade goes. So it has these nice little handy dandy arrows right here. So it goes this way. So you want your blade to turn the proper way. So make sure when you install it, it's installed the proper way. So let's go ahead and slip this on. Just like, ooh, no. Just like this. And why are you being a little bit difficult? Am I doing this wrong? I should not be doing this wrong. So let's try this one more time. Aha! All right. It's not that difficult, so I'm just don't mind me. All right, so install your blade. Go ahead and put on your blade collar back on. Okay, now you can go ahead and install your arbor bolt back on. Hello, there you go. All right, so now we're going to tighten the bolt. I'm going to go ahead and make sure this thing's locked again. So go ahead and hold your lock down and turn your blade until it clicks and locks. I'm going to have to do this a couple times. And this hurts your finger. All right, let's try it one more time. All right, I don't know if it's locked, so let's go ahead and try it anyways. Okay, yeah, there you go, it's locked. All right, go ahead and tighten your bolt. Again, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Okay, so that's pretty tight on there. All right, once you've tightened your arbor bolt, now you can go ahead and lower your guard back to where it was. And then tighten your bolt right here. Which again, remember I stripped the bolt, so I'm gonna have to use this thing to tighten it. So hopefully there's a replacement bolt for this machine because I totally messed that one up, but it's on there, it's tight. Go ahead and lower your guard and you're done. Super simple, very easy to change out the blade, not difficult at all. I like to make things look difficult, even though they're not, because that blade shouldn't have taken me that long to put it onto the bolt. But yeah, in less than 10 minutes, you can get your blade changed and you're ready to go ahead and start cutting. I would show you that this is gonna work, but I wanna make sure my bolts are tight enough, so I'm gonna have someone come back behind me and make sure my bolts are got a little more oomph into it to make sure they're tight. But other than that, this is done. Very simple. This is probably the most simple blade change I've ever done. I really do like this Craftsman 10-inch folding compound miter saw that I got, or that my husband got me a couple months ago. I will put a link in the description to this particular model, and if you'd like to see the unboxing and how to set up your machine, I will also put a link somewhere in this video where you can go ahead and click on that and check that out. This is a really nice, it's very inexpensive, it's nice quality, and haven't had a problem with it yet. So I do highly recommend this compound miter saw if you're in the market for a new one. And if you're anything like me who just builds for fun, this is perfect for me. I didn't want my husband spending a lot of money on it. But I'm very happy with this machine, and I'm very happy on how easy it was to change out this blade. So yep, that's the video. All done. That's how you change out a blade on the Craftsman 10-inch folding compound miter saw. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer anything for you. Again, I will put a link down below as well for the PDF form for the manual, the owner's manual, since I've lost mine somewhere. That does definitely help, especially when it tells you to look for the locking mechanism, because I had no clue where that was, because the locking mechanism on the side kind of just looks like a bolt. It doesn't really look like anything else other than a bolt. So that's good to have the manual so you can know exactly where it is. And that's it. That's how you change out the blade. Again, if you have any questions, please leave them down below. If you're new to this video, please consider subscribing to the video. I would really much appreciate it. If you want to see behind the scenes kind of action on my channel, definitely go check me out on Instagram. It's the Traveling Crane Woodcraft on Instagram. Very simple to find me. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. If you do like the video, please hit the like button, the thumbs up button. Share the video if you think anybody would enjoy my content, and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, thank you very much for being here, and I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Bye.